Good evening. Welcome back to another Sunday night shave. Tonight is going to be a very special treat. So this weekend, me and my wife went out, had to be fitted for a friend's wedding, had to go get fitted for a tux, and we went to the mall afterwards. And we were walking around, and I walked past Bath & Body Works, and I thought, I know what I want to buy. So tonight we are going to be trying out, first time for me, a.k.a. Bigelow Premium Shave Cream. You probably won't be able to read it right here, but the fine print underneath a.k.a. Bigelow says made exclusively by Progreso for a.k.a. Bigelow. So this will be the soap for the evening. I'll go ahead and get the box opened up here. And it comes in a little metal tube. They had two sizes. This is the 1.7 ounce tube, and they also had a 5-point-something ounce tube. Having never tried it, I didn't want to buy the whole tube because I'd hate to have a whole tube laying around. It's something I'd never use. So this is the soap we'll be using tonight. We're going to be using my grandpa's Gillette Slim Adjustable. We'll be doing that on setting number 3. The blade for tonight is going to be a Gillette Wilkinson sword blade. I'll go ahead and get that opened up and put into the razor. So like I said, I've never used a.k.a. Bigelow. I never even paid attention when my wife would go into Bath & Body Works that they sold shaving soap. So there we go, got that loaded all ready to use. It's been a while since I used the Slim Adjustable. I thought I'd use it tonight. So like I said, I've never used this soap before. It is premium shave cream. It says with eucalyptus oil. So it's supposed to have a mentholating effect. It's supposed to have some menthol in it. I've heard some guys say it's very similar to the green Progreso. I've never used Progreso, so I can't confirm or deny that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get some of this squeezed out into the lather bowl here. So I'll get some. All right, that may be more than I need. So I will get the lid put on that so that it does not spill. Tonight, brush I'm going to be using is my Stirling Boar brush. I'm trying to give the Boar a chance again. So I'm going to drop some water in the bowl here. And I'll go ahead and get a lather whipped up with this brush, and I'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, got the soap just the way I like it. Not too runny, not too thick. Let's do a little bit of a drop here. Oh, yes. Very nice. As far as the scent's concerned, I like the scent. I'm not very familiar with eucalyptus. I don't know if I've got any soaps that have much eucalyptus in them at all. So it's very nice, very earthy scent, so to say. Well, not earthy, very herbally scent, so to say. So let's go ahead and start getting the head prepped. I'll lay the glasses to the side here. We have been in revival at my church this past week, working on 1 day's worth of growth tonight. Had a very good turnout each night for our meeting, so thank the Lord for that. Oh man, but it was nice to come home and sleep in my own bed. We stayed in the county where my church is at this week, and it was nice to come home and sleep in my own bed. All right, so again, using the Stirling Boar brush, I'm trying to reacquaint myself with boars. Since I started using synthetics, I just can't get a lather to do very good with a boar brush. So I'm trying to relearn boars, so to say. That's all I used for years and years. But the cream took quite a bit of water from other creams that I've used. I don't know if that's typical or if maybe it was my brush soaking up the water. I let it soak for about 10 minutes, so I don't think it was taking up too much of the water from the soap. But it did take well, I wouldn't say quite a bit, probably a couple tablespoons, if that. All right. The scent, it's not overwhelming, it's not overpowering, but smells good nonetheless. A very good, clean, like I said, herbally scent, so to say. And I'd say that's because of the eucalyptus. But, all right. Very good, very, very good. So again, like I said, tonight's using a get twisted open here. Gillette Wilkinson Sword Saloon Pack Blade, first use, and this was Gillette Slim Adjustable 1960. Hold on, I just looked at it and then I forgot it. It's an H1, which makes it a 1962. 1962. So we'll turn the water on. We'll get into the first pass. As far as, well, let's do this. Rinse the finger off. Wet the finger down. Scoop some soap out of the lather bowl. Slickness is okay. It may be slicker on the head because okay, there it is. It was just not adhering to the finger very well. Pretty good slickness. So, I'll get this shave on and I'll catch you in between the passes. All right, that was pass number one. Feels very slick. As far as residual slickness is concerned, let me dip my hand in some water here. It's all right. I wouldn't give it a high score on, well, maybe I just raked it all off with that blade. If you do see some bleeding, I had a pimple back here. I'm trying to be very gentle in that area, so if I go over an area and it looks like there's blood, there probably is. And I had one on the back of my head in my last shave too, so it's very possible that you will see some blood in this episode of Shave on Sunday with Zach, or Sunday Night Shave, or whatever the name of my channel is. All right, as far as the soap is concerned, a lot of times I worry with this Boar brush when I leave my brush in the soap that the brush is going to soak up water, but still got some shine to it, so we should be good for this shave tonight. Man, this soap is wonderful. Now, I do feel a little bit of a cooling effect. Nothing compared to like my Stirling Lemon Chill or the a.k.a. Frostbite I have, or I think those are my only mentholated soaps. I wouldn't say nothing compared to those, but a nice, cool, refreshing shave nonetheless. I don't feel like I'm standing in a winter wonderland, but I do feel like I'm sitting in front of an air conditioner that's blowing out puffs of cool air. All right, like I said, working on 1 day's worth of growth. Well, now I'm not working on any day's worth of growth. So, I like it. I really like the scent of that. I'm going to have to buy the big tub. Or the big tube, rather. All right. Pass number two. First we went with. Now we're going to go across. That felt like it shook in my hand. Also going to bump this down to setting number uno. Just to be on the safe side for the shave. I want to say something before I get too far into this. I've realized that when I'm shaving right here, I'll go making stupid, ignore the mouth. that's gonna bleed. All right, that was pass number 2. I remember why I don't like using this Slim Adjustable on the head. It's a very, very coarse shave, to say the least. I get a much better shave with the bevel razor or the tech head or even the red tip, which is a little bit more aggressive than those. But man, my head is feeling that Slim Adjustable. And I've got it on setting number 1. And I've tried that razor on with different blades on different settings, and I'm just gonna have to retire it as a head shaver. I'm gonna swap over, actually. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna swap over to the red tip and see how she does. Now, like I said, still getting really good lathering out of this even after here on the 3rd pass. I have in the past had to go back to the puck when using the Boar, and I don't know if it's just because I went so many shaves in between and it just wasn't soaking up water like it should, and maybe I didn't soak it long enough for those shaves, but getting good results out of it tonight. I've had good results the last couple of shaves I've used it on. Like my last shave, I used this brush, which was a couple days ago. Or no, it was yesterday. It was yesterday. Ooh, I am bleeding. It's a good thing I don't share brushes with folk. All right, so we're going to rinse out the Slim Adjustable here. Hang her up for the evening. And get out ye old red tip. Like I said, I've had some good shaves with this. And it's a little bit more aggressive than some of the milder razors, but it's done a good job for me on the head. So, turn the cold water on. And let's get into pass number 3, which is going to be with against. That is a much nicer shave. I can feel the heat off my head. All right. I know what aftershave I'm using tonight. All right, so here we are, pass number 4. Still got plenty of soap for another pass. Yeah, scent's really kept going throughout the shave. Smells really good. I'm really liking this C.O. Bigelow soap. Nice and slick. Like I said, don't worry about the cuts. That's the razor, not the soap. Don't be put off by that. A lot of times people will get a nick and they'll be quick to blame the soap, or they'll be quick to blame the blade. Sometimes it's just the wrong razor for you, buddy. I can shave my face and have a great face shave with the slim adjustable, but I do not get good head shaves with it. And it's the same way with my Gillette Black Beauty. That's why I know a couple videos ago I was trying it out on a aggressive setting because I've had good shaves with the red tip, but the Gillette adjustables just do not make good head razors for me. They may do perfect for you. You may get a really good shave with one on your head, and I get great ones on my face, but not the head. All right, so let's scoop out what's left. That's most of what's left. Take the wedding band off so we can get a good feel of the dome. Ready for the touch-up. Man, this soap is just amazing. You know, I don't really feel anywhere on the top that needs a touch-up. What about the back? One little place there. Let's turn the water on. Two little places. That ain't so bad. That's a great shave. Now, I'm not 100% baby butt smooth all over, but I don't really go for that in head shaves, though. You can't go for that in head shaves. If you were trying to do that in a head shave, man, look at that. Man, it just smells so good. I really enjoy that. I'm just having some fun now, killing your time and mine. All right, I'm gonna get rinsed off, and I'll catch you for the post-shave routine. I just like playing with the soap. All right, there is the head all rinsed it off. Look at those tan lines. I didn't feel any blood. I didn't see any. Just checking for... You hear that? Sticky. All right, so I'm gonna hit it with a little coconut water, witch hazel. I think I've said this before. I put a little bit of 91% isopropyl in this to kind of give it a astringent effect to help stop bleeding and help close up the pores. And I just like the smell of the coconut water. Running kind of low, I need to get me a little bit. Yeah, I can feel a few places that didn't, like I said, it's not 100% BBS, but my head was feeling a little rough tonight. So I didn't want to push my luck. So we'll let that dry for a second. All right, that's enough. That's enough drying for me, folks. So tonight, again, just used this recently, but with the eucalyptus and the cooling from the soap, we're gonna hit her with a little bit of Polar from Oleo&Company. I don't know if it's Oleo&Company or Oleo Soapworks. Their website is Oleo Soapworks, but when you look them up on the intranet, I'll show you right now, because I thought it was a little, I was trying to find out Oleo&Company. So I'm not sure if they used to be Oleo Soapworks, because this bottle says oleosoapworks.com, or if that's their new name and their old stuff just isn't swapped over. But Oleo Soapworks, Oleo&Company, either one, the Polar. 3 ingredients: water or alcohol, distilled water, and menthol. Mentholated. And I'll tell you what, it is a polarizing feeling. It has no fragrance outside of the menthol and the alcohol. So I'm going to put a few drops in the palms, rub the hands together. It burns, it burns. Oh, it burns. Oh, it burns bad. Oh, it hurts so bad. Oh, it burns. It burns. Oh, but that menthol's kicking in. No blood. So one thing I will tell you, if you decide to go and buy the Polar by Oleo&Company or Oleo Soapworks, word to the wise, if you put this crap on with your hands, it's not crap, it's great stuff, your hands will burn in waves. And it's the weirdest thing in the world. It'll be like a burn and then a not there, and then a burn and then not there. It doesn't do it right off, but later this evening, my hands are going to be on fire. I can guarantee that. All right, well, hope you've enjoyed this Sunday night shave. Got a lot of stuff to try out in future videos. So if you've not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button. I don't know if that does anything for me, but it makes me know that you like what you're seeing. So if you do, hit that like button, leave a comment below. I try to reply to all, if I'm squinting a whole lot because of the menthol on my head, I try to reply to all of the comments, or at least I try to see them all. I believe I reply to most, if not all of them. So leave a comment if you've got something you want me to try out. If I've got it, I'll use it in a video. If not, I'll buy it, but I won't tell the missus that I'm buying it. That'll be our secret. Have a good evening, and we'll catch you next Sunday night.